Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hi, I'm Josh Cheney, and welcome to Comedy Time. You've arrived at the Mecca for funny. You don't have to bow, just pay attention. You might learn something.
I found out this week my very best friend, my partner in crime, is gonna have a baby. Yeah, so I am now in the market for a new best friend and a new partner in crime. That's pretty much what I call a deal breaker right there. It's not like I'm anti-baby. Like, I like babies. I mean, I think they're lots of fun to play with and then walk away from, right? I'm just so bummed. Like, this girl is completely out of commission for like 18 years. And we're talking if she gets out on good behavior. Like, oh, I just can't imagine anything like needing me that much, you know? Wow, honestly, I bought a fish a couple of months ago, and I'm not gonna lie, there've been a couple times I was like, what were you thinking? Like, feed me twice a day, clean the bowl once a week. Mommy needs some me time, all right? Back off, fishy. I don't know. And they're so excited, so I had to pretend I was so excited, you know? And like, so when they told me, my mouth was like, yay! And my heart was like, ow! Baby. And now it's all she talks about, like, what are we gonna name it? Like, maybe Elizabeth if it's a girl, or Edgar if it's a boy. I'm like, I have an idea. Like, why don't you name the kid Yoko? Because it is totally breaking up the band right there. Ooh, for a second, I thought it was too soon for a Yoko joke. I don't know. This kid better be the coolest baby ever. That's all I'm saying. Like, it better shoot out of the womb telling jokes and playing card tricks. Like, okay, baby.
Hello there, I'm Stead, and you're watching Comedy Time. If you're able to figure out this is a terrible English accent, then you're allowed to watch the next bloody comic.
I had this girl earlier today told me I had a disarming smile. And I was like, that's nice of you to say, but you can't really disarm anything. But now all day I've been imagining disarming terrorists with my smile. Listen, man, you don't want to do this. Put down the explosive. These people are innocent. I'm sorry I had to do that. You made a wise choice, though. Wow, there are a lot of attractive ladies here tonight, guys. Actually, let me ask the guys, did you guys ever see a woman so hot you think, I'd totally have sex with her if my wife didn't make so much money? It's just me. I went to my wife's got this fancy job in finance, and I went to her work party last week. And I'm sitting there with all her coworkers, and I don't understand what any of them actually do for a living because they just talk in acronyms. Like, you ever talk to someone like that? It's like, yeah, I'm an ABS sales consultant. We pitch ATL products to our ABS vendors, not to be confused with our AGLs like those bastards at AIG. What do you do, Luke? I'm like, oh, I tell jokes to a crowd. I don't know, seems to be A-okay. A lot better working with you, a-holes, eh? JK, 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 LOL. like my wife's boss, he sits down next to me and he's like, Luke, we're very proud of your wife. Just today, she closed a $40 million loan. She goes, oh, I'm proud of my husband too. Tell him what you did, honey. And I'm like, I wrote a joke about my disarming smile. Why did you marry me? Exactly. Not really sure. Here's the thing about when you marry a woman that has a good job with money. Like when we were dating before we got married, she would take me out on nice dinner dates, and I would take her out on walks. I remember telling one of my friends at one point, I was like, she pays for everything, and this has become sort of embarrassing and demoralizing. He was like, really? I was like, no, it's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna marry her. I mean, sure, it hurts your pride as a man to date a woman with that much money, but on the other hand, I have no pride. None whatsoever, so this has worked out pretty good. I'm a nice guy. I do, I have a reputation as being a nice guy in the comedy scene. Like, I dated this girl, this is how I realized, I dated this girl for 3 months once, and she broke up with me by saying, Luke, you're just too nice and too impartial about everything, so I'm gonna have to end this. And I was like, oh, okay. Suppose there are a lot of harsher ways you could have broken up with me, but the way you did it was classy, and I respect that, so thank you. Hopefully we can still be Facebook friends. I got my revenge, though. I actually keyed her car. But I felt bad about it, so I keyed, I'm sorry.
What's up? This is Shang, and this is Comedy Time. And after it's over, can we still be friends? Somebody just hold me. I just want Charlie Sheen to hold me. Enjoy this next comic.
I love my wife. My wife's bad, because you got to remember, my track record for the longest time was white women. White women was my track record, That's right, because eventually you need a cosigner, and so. I remember the last white girl I went out with, right? I went out with a white girl, and I was gonna do something different. I was gonna make her like a project, right? Because women do that with dudes. A woman goes out with a dude and wants to change him, make him like a project. I was gonna do the same thing. I was gonna make this white girl, I was gonna make her Latina. I know it sounds crazy, right? It is. It's crazy. I'm not all up there, but it took me a year and a half. I took her to Mexico so she could hang out with my relatives, so she could be Latina. I had her live with my nana for 6 months so she can make the rice and the beans so she could be Latina. And I tell you what, it took me a year and a half, and I made her Latina, because when I broke up with her, she stabbed me with a spork. And that's not even a cool wound to have right there. I'm serious. And if you get like a gunshot wound or a knife wound, you get a story, you get stabbed with a fork, even your friends are like, dude, you're stupid. But everything's been going really good, man. Everything's been going, they were talking about I do movies and stuff. I like doing movies. Movies are fun. I was in a movie called The Kingdom, right? I was in a movie called The Kingdom with Jamie Foxx, and it was a great thing, because I've always felt personally, we need to have more positive Latinos in film. More positive Latinos in television. That's right. So when they asked me to play an Arab, I'm Manny Yanez. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching Comedy Time. This next comedian is super funny. Next time, I might even watch it with the volume up.
I'm single. Where the single people at? Y'all excited for the loneliness. It's hard being single. When you're in your 20s, single is cute and fun. You got time to waste. Oh, you cute, But when you over 30, it become like, really, you single? Maybe it's something you do. But it's hard because I meet the wrong type of men, like the unattractive men, but they always had a fine friend. And it's like, dang, I should have waited. I always get the wrong one. And then when you get over 30, you gotta be careful what you pick, because you gotta think long term. And there's a lot of psychopaths out here. Because I watched the little biography channel with the serial killers. I just need to know something. A lot of these serial killers be married. Who in the hell are they married to, where they can chop up bodies in the basement and she not know? And if you notice, there's never no Latinos or no blacks. We too nosy. Right? Let your man be in the basement too long. You be like, what the hell is going on down there? What is you doing? Why you got a damn lock on the door? I don't understand. Oh, I can't go in the basement? Okay. Have a good day at work, honey. Mwah. And what you doing? You picking the lock. And if I see any signs of blood, cut up bodies, I'm calling the police. I don't want to be a part of this foolishness. And then I'm calling your mama because she always talking about me. And I'm be like, oh yeah, you talking about me, how I ain't right for your son, bitch. Do you know he down here cutting up bitches' bodies? Hey, that's what he doing. Hey, you didn't know that, did you? Hey, are you talking about me? And then they be living double lives, like going to the gay clubs at night, every night to pick up their victims. I'm serious, like, what is it, Jeffrey Dahmer and all them? And they be married. Oh, you think you going to the club every night? Okay, I got a trick for you. I'm following you. And let me see you get out of the club with me in little Speedos. John, what is this? What is this? Oh, you gay? Okay. All right, I'm calling your mama. Because while she talking about me, I'm going to tell her. Yeah, why you talking about me? Did you know he was gay? Did you know he was taking it up there? Yeah. And then I don't do good with men because I just got out of a relationship from an ex that used to pee in the bed. Yeah, grown is I don't know what, and you peeing in the bed, dude, really? Really? And I couldn't understand it when I first was dating him. I could never go over his house. So you know us. You cheating? Why I can't never go over your house? Why? And then I noticed he was buying mattresses every other month. I was like, you got a bad case of the crabs? Or a bed bug infection. You don't need to buy no mattresses like that. So when I confronted him, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and let you come over my house. You know, I feel we comfortable like that. So I spent the night and I was asleep and I was like, what is this warm wetness? You pissing on me? I was like, this ain't gonna work. But when you lie to somebody unconditionally, you deal with the pen in the bed. You understand what I'm saying? So what killed me when I found out he cheated on me, I was like, really? I didn't know if I should be mad that he cheated or offended. Because I was like, well, do she know you pee in the bed? He gonna tell me no, because I don't drink after 7 o'clock. Really? Really, you don't drink after 7 with her, but you piss on me, right? So what do? Once again, you call his mama. You're like, yeah, why you don't like me? Did you know your son's still pissing in the bed over 30? Yeah.
What's up, Comedy Time? I'm Kirk Zipfel. Have you ever gotten that not-so-fresh feeling? That's all right, we can't smell you from here. Here's the next comic.
I'm from Australia. Thank you. All right, good night. Thank you. It's pretty good, 14.5-hour flight. I just had to do that. That's pretty good. I left my home, I left my dog. I got a big German Shepherd at home. Anyone got a dog? Has anyone got a cat? Cats are crap. No one likes cats. Watch, make some noise in the room if you're a cat person. Make some noise in the room if you're a dog person. That's because cats are crap. No one likes them because they are scary and unpredictable and will jump on your face at any second with no warning. You're sitting there watching TV and a cat from behind the couch, you're like, what the hell was that? I don't even own a cat. Where did that thing come from? See, a dog might jump on your face, but it'll put a little look on its face like, I think I'm going to jump on your face. And you got time to go, no, you're not, you little bastard, get away from me. But a cat just from behind the TV, as I take my big dog down to the park, the off-lead area, so he can play with the other dogs, don't you think people make a judgment on you by the way your dog is behaving in these areas? If your dog's running around being a jerk, everyone just looks at you and goes, you can't handle your pet, can you? My massive German Shepherd is running around humping everyone like he's on spring break, And I'm there going, whoa, I didn't teach him that. I don't even know what he's doing. I'm sorry. How is it it's law in Australia, you have to pick up your dog's poo in the plastic bag? Is it law here? Yeah. Do you know what I saw the other day? I saw a lady pick up the poo in the plastic bag and then she attached it to her dog's collar. How cruel is that? Like the poor dog, imagine what the dog's thinking. Just walking around, just... I'm trying to pick up bitches here and you've...
Hi there, I'm Arana and you're watching Comedy Time. Knock knock. Ah, good for you not to answer the door for strangers. You're so smart. You know good comedy. So check out this next comic.
I'm in an 8-year relationship now, which is okay. There's a kid involved. Relax. Let's be honest. All right. But it's fantastic to be in this relationship. I'm very happy to be in it. It's a little difficult though because I have this very beautiful little daughter and she's this wonderful energy and I am a completely miserable person in real life. I am just sad all over. But when I'm with her, I'm just all sorts of happy. Like she doesn't know who I am in real life. So like when I'm with her, I'm singing and dancing, doing wacky voices and faces. And then as soon as she goes to sleep, I just become miserable again. But this time I'm more miserable because I just spent the past day lying to my daughter and telling her that life is this wonderful thing. And I know it's only a matter of time before life hurts her. And she's gonna look at me like, Daddy, why is life like this? I go, because life sucks, honey. Everything's a lie. Santa Claus isn't real. The Easter Bunny's not existing. And you know what? I think your mommy doesn't love me. I'm pretty sure. These are things. I love her mommy, I really do. We get into very complicated fights sometimes because she is way smarter than I am, which I don't like at all. Because when we get into arguments, like I try to make points which are usually just exaggerated lies, and she just sees right through that. And I always here's the thing, like I am a father now, which apparently people assume that when you have a kid, you care about all the kids in the world. No, I care about my kid. That's all I care about. Everyone else could just, I don't want it to burn, but I hope they don't get lost. I just care about my kid. That's all I'm concerned about. So sometimes my girlfriend, she's like, we should try to have like a play date. And I don't want to hang out with other parents, especially their kids. So I just try to make up like lies not to commit to anything. She's like, we should hang out with Monica and her baby. And I'm like, I heard Monica's babies are racist.
Hi, and thanks for watching Comedy Time. Please turn your cell phones on silent and refrain from texting. Yes, I know they can't see or hear you, but it's just bad form. Enjoy your next comic.
I am Catholic. I don't go to church anymore. They don't let me in because I have a bad habit when I go. I like to laugh. And apparently in church is not a good thing. Well, we're human beings. If you see something funny, you laugh, right? If there was a guy in a wheelchair outside right now who hit a curb and flew out from the chair, we'd all laugh our ass off. It's hysterical. Then we go, is he all right? Is he okay? Laugh first. So if you're in church and they start throwing that water and it hits your best friend in the eye, oh no. He can't see, I'm laughing my ass off. It's funny. Or they come with that incense and the whole church is just fumigated. Do you not like stand there thinking, oh my God, what is that smell? It smells like they burned a cat. When you think about religion, it's funny. Jehovah's Witnesses. You're already laughing. I just said Jehovah's Witnesses. These are people who go outside, we see them, oh my God, back in the house. We're hiding from Jehovah's Witnesses. Oh my God, there's 12 of them. Then you gotta manage the whole house. Keep it down, keep it down. Shh, they can hear us, keep it down. Put the dog in the back, put the dog in the back. Worst thing is Saturday morning, right? The windows are wide open, you're with the vacuum cleaner, and they're standing right there looking. Oh, don't look. I don't know if you know this, when you freeze, you disappear. I learned that watching Cops. You ever watch Cops? I learned that watching Cops. I noticed like when cops are chasing white people, white folks will sit by the curb and wait. Black people run. Latinos is like, in the bushes, freeze. You'll see two cops looking around. If you see two Mexicans around here, it's like they're in the bushes, they're hiding. I said, wow, when you freeze, you disappear. I remember I was 11 years old, I went to a black mass. Have you ever experienced a black mass? You need to check it out. A wonderful energy level. See, Catholics, we go to church and we just behave. Black church, they walk in expecting to meet Jesus. It's like, Jesus, where you at? Where you at, Jesus? Come and get me. Ha! Come on, Jesus. I love it. I remember I was 11 years old and I remember walking in and I remember seeing lots of hats. Lots of hats. I thought I was at the Kentucky Derby. It was like, I said, wow, this is cool. And the priest was all animated, you know, fedora hat, patent leather shoes. And he's like, I know you can see me. Ha! I know you can hear me. Ha! But what I want to know is, can you feel me? Ha! Let me hear you say yabba dabba doo.